every day. What can I do to make you mine? Just look my way, I see you try to be cool, but it's not you. I'm the one that you want. So try me, babe. Watching from afar, wishing upon a star. If you could only see what I see, trying to open up your eyes that been wide shut, but I believe it's not a dream. I'm gonna change your mind about me. I gotta make you see me fit perfectly, like it's meant to be, so desperately. So just follow me, 'cause I've got that key. Let's unlock our hearts and find out what's inside it. Could be anything, a good thing. So let's change your mind about me. What you got?
Should I be offended?
It's not a dream. I'm gonna change your mind about me. I gotta make you see me fit perfect.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Hey Kathy. Angel, Stacy, Crazy Mom, Crystal, RJ, etc., etc. Like my title. Just goes on and on like my title. I have the Simpsons, Arnolds, Hills, Bernards, and the Crawfords, and etc. unite. Basically saying that they all come together, go together, mesh together, kind of like all of you in chat. And also there's I could have kept going. Because the connections between the different families out there it's in this, and how it all relates back to summer is extremely interesting. Excuse me, mister, what are you chewing on? Come on, come here. What are you chewing on? Hey, Fonda. Hey, Betty. Tater, Rita, Kathy. Hey, Dottie Lee. Hair curlers in crime. Oh, actually, did I accidentally stream to both my YouTube channels? No, I'm only streaming to one, right? Because at the bottom it says comments will be posted to multiple channels. Hey, Ava, Paula, and Kay, Canadian. No, I haven't, Elisa. Tertil, hey. Hope you got my emails. I haven't been able to talk to Fred or Laura. And according to other people, it's still not letting people book him or do a video visit with him. So I don't understand why. His restrictions were supposed to be lifted, but it doesn't look that way yet. Hey, Giselle. Yeah, I sent you a couple emails, Tertil, just to let you know. So for those who didn't know, I forgot to post it again. It probably would have helped if I would have shared it again, but I was over on the Burn Barrel earlier this evening, and she had found some connections to actually Dudley Ajan. And then we're also looking into connections with the Arnolds to this Simpson guy, this Roy Simpson. They all connect. Supposedly, from what I hear, Dudley had stated at some time that he didn't really know anybody around his area or in Tennessee. But yet, it looks like he should know the Arnolds pretty well. Dudley's uncle, Dudley's father's brother, okay, they lived over in Church Hill next to each other. So Dudley's dad and Dudley's uncle lived right next to each other. And Chad Arnold, the guy who was seen in the driveway the day Summer went missing, the driveway of Fred Hills, let's see. No, I'm sorry. It was Jason Arnold. The one that was, is Chad Arnold's brother, but who went missing a few years ago. And they found some of his bones like a couple years later or something. It's a whole other thing. But Jason Arnold has charges for shooting at the house of Dudley's uncle. Jason Arnold, Chad Arnold's brother. It's really hard to believe that Dudley doesn't know, like, who the Arnolds would be. I mean, Jason Arnold shot up his uncle's house, who lives next door to his dad. Hey, Shiran. Chad Arnold's aunt is Roy's mother, I think. Chad Arnold's aunt. KK crime. You should check into that. Chad Arnold's aunt. There is a connection to K Crime has it all figured out. There is a connection. And really the connection, what I mean, there's a connection from the Arnolds to Roy Simpson. Okay, so Roy Simpson, let's see, what would it be? His sisters, husbands. Okay, so his brother-in-law's brother is that guy's son had children with Roy Simpson's daughter. So, and his name is Travis. Hey, BB and Gingy, and she's not the aunt, but like a second cousin. Also a second cousin to the wife, Cindy Simpson. So, yeah, Travis, what's the last name again? Whalen? No. Is it Travis Whalen? He used to be Travis Courtney. Then he was adopted. It's like hard to keep track of all these people because everybody uses nicknames or their middle names or they're adopted. You know, there's a lot of, it's crazy, guys. I've done several family trees for this area of Tennessee, and very, very often there is babies. You'll see in these family trees, you know, these little secret children who are had between cousins or brothers and sisters, and then you'll have a different family adopt the baby, kind of like technically on the black market because it's, you know, illegal. It's not done really legit like, but these, it's crazy how it happens, especially, you know, in the earlier 1900s to, it's going on for a while up there in Hawkins County. Probably still does. Chad and Jason Arnold would be the uncles to Heather's kids. Okay, so Heather, guys, once again, Heather is Roy Simpson's daughter. Right? Or is this, would it be? Yeah, Heather would be his biological daughter, right? K Crime? With Cindy? So so Heather's Roy Simpson's daughter. Chad and Jason Arnold are uncles to her kids. Yeah, she has a daughter. He has a daughter named Sarah White. Yeah, so Roy's stepdaughter, Heather. That's what I was thinking. I was like, White. He only has one daughter, is Sarah. Yeah, and that's what you have to do is look at the obituaries. That's the best way to go about it. Is try to find. That's what I was telling Kate Crime earlier. I was like, you know, she was trying to find a connection with this Travis guy. This Travis guy's been adopted into into this family, like the Arnold family or something. And it's hard to track him because he's adopted. And I was like, well, what about obituaries? Because that's usually how you can figure out this. Yeah, we're looking into, so somebody was just showing, this was just found too by one of you guys in chat, in the chat, in Burn Barrel's chat. So thank you to, I think it might have been Sweet D or and one of you others, but we were talking about the Dudley Ajan connection to the Arnolds and stuff. And somebody in the chat had found this, and I looked it up to find what they were talking about. But it's the United States of America versus Alan Mark Ajan. And Alan Mark Ajan is Dudley's uncle, his dad's brother. Right, K Crime? Am I getting that right? Well, this guy, Dudley's uncle, in December of 2002, was convicted of several drug-related offenses, aiding and abetting a kidnapping, and 2 firearm offenses. He was sentenced on April 28, 2003 to a total term of 646 months of imprisonment, 262 months as to counts 1 and 3, conspiring to distribute and possession with intent to distribute 5 grams or more of methamphetamine, possession with intent to distribute 5 grams or more of methamphetamine, blah, blah, blah. 240 months as to count 6 and 9, distribution of meth, and aiding and abetting a kidnapping. Concurrently, at 384 months consecutive as to count 7 and 10, he filed a motion to vacate. So it's interesting to find out that Dudley Ajan's uncle was involved in. It sounds like the meth problem or issue, unfortunately, it looks like Dudley didn't have much of a chance because it looks like meth is a problem. Well, this is his uncle. I don't know about his dad, but yeah, so it's just, it's could be nothing. But it could mean nothing for the Summer Wells case, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that everybody down there anyways is all connected as, with in general, so maybe it doesn't mean anything for all these people to be connected in some way. It is weird with Dudley though, because I thought Dudley just came out, he just so happened to come up here from or go up to Tennessee from Louisiana. I didn't really know anybody. But he just so happens to be, the Arnolds just so happy there's a lady on another channel whose husband was good friends with Cotton, both big time meth makers. Also, Gary Simpson was Cotton's uncle, Carly Trent. Are you sure? Because we were trying to do doing a family tree and it wasn't lining up. We thought so too, but let me show you guys. What is it? What is it like? This isn't. Why does it look like this? This is not how it looked when I left it. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. There's Roy, and you're saying his uncle? Gary Simpson was Cotton's uncle. There's Cotton. Here's his parents. And I don't think that there's no Gary on his parent. So I don't know. I know that there is a Gary, and we were looking into it, but I don't think it's the same Gary because the ages don't make sense. But let's see here. Roy Simpson. Funeral services for Roy Simpson, Diana Avenue, Kingsport, would be held at 2 p.m. What date is this? 1969. So anyways, there is tunnels. Gary Lyon Arnold is 10 years older. What she was talking about was like Nana's Angels yesterday. Lady's husband was friends with Cotton. Oh yeah, he had a really bad meth problem his whole life. But I don't think that Carly Trent. Now we thought that at first. We really did. And that would be crazy because I've always kind of leaned toward the fact that the Carly Trent case seems to kind of, I mean, a lot of the key players surrounding that case seem to it seems to be all the same families surrounding Carly Trent that surrounds the Summer Wells case, like the Simpsons, and Lawsons. But I don't know. Is it just that? Is that just because that's like all the people that, Hawkins County is overran with the Simpsons and Crawfords and Bernards and Hill and that's just the start of it. So this all starts with, okay, maybe Jason's disappearance and death, maybe it's related. I mean, I don't know. It's probably not, but Jason, when he, police did not like Jason very well. I don't know how it would be related, but I'm just saying in 2016, I think it was Jason, or was it 2014? I think it's 16. The doctor on case that stated Carly was never SA is now in prison for shit to kids. She is found on Larson's property also. She was found on Lawson's property. Yep. I kind of wondered though if that guy was set up. That Gary Lawson or Simpson. I'm sorry, Gary Simpson. Because but if they have proof that she was SA'd in any way, then I mean, which they would have to, right? If there's charges. Yeah, and Brandon Lawson too. Where's he fit with these people? I know, right? No, I haven't heard. What about Rose Blythe's disappearance? I'm curious if you want to tell us. Yeah, Gary had custody of Carly at one time. Yeah. You think he was set up? I wondered that because I heard that he's like not right. He's not all there because I don't know if he had an accident or something that changed him. I forget what it was, but something either happened or he changed or. Oh, yeah. I've heard that. People in the comment section were saying it's known she was having an affair with a cop and that's who she went to meet. Thank you, Tritiel, for your email. Now I can send it back to, let me see here. I probably put, is the first two letters of your email TL? Like L as in Lane or lie? Because I think that's what I put. Is that not correct? I don't know. I'll just reply to your email later. Like a retaliation against Donna Delay from the Arnolds and Simpsons. Oh, that's very possible. I have heard that she was having an affair. I've heard that rumor for sure. Who said Don was in street fighting over meth? Dudley or Fred? It's probably Dudley because I don't remember that. Yeah, she fell off a horse or something like that. Rose Bly did. Hey, Beef says if he mentions. That's funny. How much for a reading seat? Well, that's on my other channel. You'll have to go over there. Oh gosh. He's hilarious. I do remember a story, something like that. Hey, Carrie. No update on Fred or Laura, but I did post on my community wall a phone call. It was the exact program I used to call Fred that another channel did with Keegan Klein. I don't know where's the outrage in that. It's pretty people. Anyways, check out my community wall when you get a chance. I hope there are. I check every day the Vine link to see if there's any change. I know if they would get out, like one of them would message me, I'm sure. Somebody was trying to book a video visit with him, and it's still saying that he is blocked from video visits. And he shouldn't be. Let's see here. It's not going to say anything different than. Thank you, Sammy, for being a member for 19 months. Yeah, it just shows him in custody. And Laura. Oh, okay. Well, I can show you a pic of Laura. I mean, it's kind of covered, but and not the best quality. She's still in there, but she's really happy about that. I'm not putting my name on it because at all, which I don't have the money to bail her out anyways. Oh, thank you, Giselle. I just saw your PayPal. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was trying to read a message. He's starting it. So he's going to try kick. It might, maybe. Hey, Mark, maybe it will be good for him. Maybe kick. He might make a lot of money. I don't know. Yeah, they're like both like my age. Fred's 46. Hey, Kathy. It's also the picture quality, like the way it's over her face and stuff. That's definitely not like a good angle or a good picture of her, but. Hey, Jam. Where did you look? Did you look on where'd you check to look for that? Hold on. You're talking about the mobile. My other channel is called Empress Ziggy. Mobile Patrol, you couldn't find her on there. Did you scroll back to the date she was arrested was the 23rd? Let me look. Okay, let me go to the 23rd. There she is. No, she's there. When they're released, it will show under their intake date, and her release date right now says none. So, yep, she's. The thing is, her bond would be only $200 if she wasn't a flight risk. But if you can find a bondsman, if anybody, I don't encourage anybody to get involved in all that. But the thing is, like, according to one bondsman that somebody talked to, she's a flight risk, so they won't do the whole 10% thing. You have to pay the full $2,000 plus a fee. Okay, Karma. The Oregon case? Which one's that? Which one are you talking about, the Oregon case? Oregon. Can you bond anonymously? I don't know, Betty. Nobody would know. It's not public. Like, nobody would have to know except the bondsman and you, and probably the person that you bonded out. But I don't think it's not published or anything, but you have to put your name down, because when you put your name down and you sign for them, you're basically telling them, well, actually, if they run on the bond that $2,000, you'll get it back if they go to court. I think that's how it goes, right? No, it's okay, writing solo. Yeah, she does have failure to appears. So basically, when you sign on a bond, you're telling them, like, oh, I back this person. You promise that they'll go to court, but you're basically putting your money on it. It would be putting your money on it, and you'd probably be, I would just assume that you're not going to get it back, because a lot of people don't go to court. And superstar. Oh, there's a serial killer in Oregon. Wow. Interesting stuff. Well, when's the last time we've heard from Don Wells? Yeah, but there wouldn't be the rest if you have to pay 100%. You just don't get it back. Well, actually, what happens is it usually goes towards I don't know what happens to the bond money. And like, I think it's supposed to go to your fees, your court fees or something. Criminal whisperer. Oh gosh, Karma is queen. I'm not sure. Probably tomorrow or something. It's just a hobby thing. It's not anything I take seriously, really. That's why I only had like the, $20 readings and stuff like that. Cause it's just and plus we usually just do free readings just to see what we get and stuff like that. But it's nothing serious. Just sub up to Empress Ziggy. If you want my link to my backup, it's this. Nightbot should probably post it here in a second. There you go. It's where we get Ziggy with it. Oh, that's so creepy, Jen. And they're girls. So all girls, like, okay, I guess we should look into this. I want to know where Don Wells is. Is he like just trying to get us to? I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Thank you, Karma. I think their last appearance was when Dawn was trying to go live and Candace, she was levitating. Why do I feel like you're full of it? What are you chewing on again? Come here. Come here. No. He showed up on Ferguson's channel carrying on like, but usually he's on here like every night. So for him not to show up since probation officer has called him back, is anybody getting like? Sorry, I'm walking around right this second. But does anybody think that's weird? Just curious. How long's it been? Like, seriously, if he's not on, every day, it's like, okay, where are they? Are they arrested? But now it's been like a week straight or something. She looks like she was floating on the side of the bed. Like one black magic sock was holding her up. She thought she was levitating at least, right? Oh, well, thank you, Rhiannon. I think it just matters. Sometimes some of the readings are better than others. It just depends. Pantygate. Oh my gosh. That boy has no shame. He'll be right. I don't think so. I don't think he's embarrassed. Do you guys really think he gets embarrassed? I don't know. So when's the last time somebody's been found deceased in Oregon from this situation? Oh yeah, he's trying to come up with some type of story. I know, but she keeps being on the channel. I think she's been on, but I don't think Dawn's been on anywhere. And didn't somebody say, like, ask Candace about Dawn, like, what's he up to? And she, like, changed the subject or wouldn't answer? He'll be like, I was a kid. Kids do stupid things. Oh, no. because he was 40, so he won't be he'll say, that was 20 years ago. Sorry. I just was eating a piece of something, a pizza, and bit my tongue and it hurts. I want to hear about Dawn, though, because he was the one that was supposed to come back. You think he's a serial killer? Oh my God. Did you guys see his mugshots that JLR posted? He used to look creepier than he does now. Like scary. And I'm not being mean, I just mean he looks scary. June, it looks like there's something here from they all have dark hair. So, well, one kind of has lighter hair. Fears of possible Oregon serial killer rise after 6 women found dead in Portland area. Remains all found within 75 miles of Portland. Police say there is no reason to believe cases are connected yet. So they're thinking that these are girls that had drug problems and stuff. She was homeless, living in a tent in Vancouver. Wow, that's so sad. That is so crazy. And look at her. She looks like just like a nicest. Doesn't she just look like the sweetest person ever? like she's super sweet. No. This has nothing to do with Summer Wells. We're just pulling this up because it's come up in conversation. No, I don't believe it has anything. No. It's just that we were talking about it because I was checking into it to see what it was about. Wasn't there something about a serial killer in Texas or something like that? Or Houston? No, Sugar Boom Boom. Sorry, I'm glad that we cleared that up. No, that's not word. I'm not saying that he is a. Somebody was saying that he, like they were joking, I think, and said he looks like one or something. But we just so happen to be talking about this. Who are you talking about? They're linked a safe drug use tent downtown Portland. Do they give out drugs too? Right. You just said he looks like one, but this story though here is just completely different. It has nothing to do with Dawn. I don't think Dawn's anything. Um, I was just checking this out. This girl right here is so pretty. I could see how her lashes is so long. So, anyways, and this one on the top right, this Charity Perry, why does she look so familiar? Is anybody else like, is she on some show? Was she on some type of, why? I swear she was on some type of like show or like for somebody homeless or something. Oh, that's gonna bug the crap out of me. The second I saw her, I was like, I recognized her. I don't know. She just looks super familiar to me. Right, since she is hooked up with Donna Can, she has went to the dark side. Oh, so you can go in there and use. Oh my gosh. But you can't like see people doing that stuff, can you? Candace is in chat over on the farm. No one will say where Dawn is. See, that's what I'm saying. Something is like shady about that. They were on News Nation. Oh. That girl looks so freaking familiar, though. I swear I've seen her on video, though, like alive. I'm kind of thinking she was on like one of those no, not like White Underbelly, but like something like that. Or whatever that show's called. I think it's Shitty Pie. I think it's definitely suspicious that their conversation and the gap in time between like especially between like 2:30 and 5:30 there was no activity between Andy and Judy Sue. Yeah, and I know, I swear she's been on like some type of reality type show where it's about homeless people or something. I swear to God. Didn't Don tell Farm that he went back to Arkansas? Yeah, he went back to Arkansas, but then was called back by his probation officer. Why? Why are they talking about an ex of Candace? Oh, because of what JR posted? Here, let's get that up.
Investigative reporter Jonathan Lee Riches, a.k.a. JLR Investigates. I am covering the Summer Wells case. Summer Wells, she was 5 years old when she disappeared around Candace. And he wanted to talk. And he talked with me. He sent me a video chat, and I'm going to share the conversation I had with Candace Wells' ex-boyfriend with all of you. I'll share this, and then we will further discuss. Check it out. How are you?
Pretty good.
Thank you for taking my call. I'm a reporter covering the Summer Wells case. Are you familiar with that case?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, she's a missing 5-year-old that went missing out of Tennessee 2 years ago, June 15th, 2021. Candace Bly, who is known as Candace Wells, and her husband, Donald Wells, were pretty much, that's the parents. A lot of people speculate that they could be the suspects. They're not cooperating with investigators. The reason why I reached out to you is because, obviously I know you're not involved with Candace now, but how did you know Candace?
She's my girlfriend.
Oh, she was your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Where did you meet her at?
She lived in Arkansas.
Oh, did she? Where was she working at the time?
She wasn't.
Oh, she wasn't working. How did you meet her? I'm just curious,
I just met her just driving around. She used to stay at a homeless shelter.
Oh, she was staying at a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then me and her got together, and then she moved in with me.
Oh, you guys lived together?
Yeah.
Interesting. How long were you guys together for?
Shoot, probably about a year and a half.
Oh, really?
I still talk to her occasionally on Facebook.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about? You just How you
We'll
doing?
talk.
And she didn't tell you what was going on with her daughter?
No, I didn't know anything about it.
Wow. When was
What the hell? See, this is the same thing like I'm getting with people like close to Dawn who had interactions with Dawn after Summer went missing and had no idea that his daughter was missing because he didn't mention it. Sheila. She claimed to not know who this guy was. Does he tell any good, juicy information? Yeah, Shitty Pie.
when was the last time you spoke with Candace?
That's probably been a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. So was it before June of 2021?
It was before me and my ex-wife got back together, which has been at least 6 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. So what was Candace like? I'm just curious of what was Candace like back then?
No, she's just a normal person. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with her.
No. Did you No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
We were just young at the time.
She was what?
We were young at the time,
Yeah. I mean, how old were you guys both?
like 20, 21.
Oh, 2021. Did you guys try to have kids together?
No,
No. Interesting. Did you know about this Don Wells? Did you know who Don Wells is?
I know she's married, but I've never talked to him, met him, or anything like that.
Man, because that little girl is missing, and everyone's trying to figure out maybe someone that might know her might know some information that could help find Summer Wells.
I don't know anything about him, the missing child or anything.
What was the Walmart stuff all about? What was that about? I know it's kind of petty.
We were just young and shoplifting.
Oh, so she was shoplifting.
Yeah.
Where else did she shoplift?
Do what?
Where else did she shoplift? What was she shoplifting?
Oh, I don't even remember. That was years ago.
Yeah. Like they said she was in the carnival. Was she ever in the carnival that you know about?
Not that I remember or recall or anything.
Yeah. So why'd you guys break up?
We just went our separate ways.
Like, was it on good terms or bad terms?
No, it was on good terms. We were still friends.
Did she ever like come down to Arkansas to meet you later on?
This guy to me sounds like he's like protecting Candace. I don't think he's going to give up any information. I can already tell that he's like standoffish. He doesn't really seem like he's probably not even being honest. She was really fat, skinny, then big again. Oh, really fat, skinny, then big again. Who? Candace? I've never seen her like really, well, she wears really baggy clothes, so. I don't know. I've never offered anybody money for an interview. I just always just message and start talking to them. You know, if somebody started asking for money or whatever, more than likely it would probably raise red flags to me. Unless, like, yeah, it just depends the circumstances, but I've never had that happen. But I have heard of people who say, that has happened with Marlena Crawford. Imagine that. He has kids in car. You think he just doesn't want to talk about? I'm surprised. Here's JLR's link again. I'll share this, but because I'm not gonna watch it, because I don't think this guy is gonna have really. But maybe there is something in that somewhere, but it's usually best to get a female, like, person, a female, to ask males questions. Males get intimidated by other males. It's really weird. A few people have said they were paid to talk. Methamphetamines will get you skinny real quick. Hey, did you guys know that there's a THC derivative that is like, that is actually an appetite suppressant? I just learned that today, and it's THCV. I guess that helps people lose weight, and it also helps with, like, pain and stuff. And it's legal too. Oh yeah, they definitely played Dudley. Yeah. Because wasn't he asking for money for somebody else too? Sorry. Why would anybody lie about being involved with Candace? If anything, they would deny that until the end. Yeah, he's short with his answers, and I think he's standoffish, and he seems suspicious. I agree, Shooty. Say what again, Mimi? THCV. Here, I'll put it up on the Why is my comments going twice? What the heck? So I just got a message that Daisy said the TBI told the Wells to stop doing lives. What do you guys think about that? Breaking news. Daisy said TBI told the Wells to stop doing lives. What do you guys think? According to Daisy. Why do we believe this? That's going to make me even more suspicious now. Gosh darn it. That's going to make me even more suspicious if that's really what they're going by. Because it's going to make me think, like, what really is the reason? Oh, yeah. Hey, Betty Smith, try HHC. The other derivative called HHC is like my new favorite. It's legal in Indiana and probably where you're at too. It's called, and it It doesn't make you tired. And it helps you focus. But the THCV, it helps like with anxiety and pain and stuff, but also it doesn't get you super hungry. Yeah, HHC. Mimia 6 has HHC. So Daisy told everybody, I guess just a little bit ago, according to a message I just got, that the Wells were told to stop doing lives by the TBI. But Candace can be in chat, though. She's over there in chat. So I don't know, guys. Hypothetically, let's say it's true. If it's true, what could that mean for the Summer Wells case? I don't know. Let's get our brains, put our brains together. What could that mean for the Summer Wells case if it's true that the TBI is asking the Wells to not go on social media or not go on YouTube? Tell Daisy to approve it. Yeah, and I don't, Daisy would be getting her information probably, from Candace or Dawn. But I wonder what the motive of that would be. Sorry, I'm standing up. I get tired of sitting. Yeah, a lawyer would. Have they lawyered up? I don't know. We'll give them a day. It will last like a day. But, well, I mean, I don't know. Dawn hasn't been around for a while. But people are going to still talk about him. You know what I mean? We're going to still theorize and stuff. Well, actually, a lot of people's theories right now, what a lot of people have been looking into isn't really into Dawn and Candace currently. Really, well, I mean, we do, but everybody's focus is on this Roy Simpson lately. I still believe, at least one of them. I just cannot see them not knowing. Oh, yeah, that was really bad. And then what was that other one she came up with, too, that was real bad? Like, it wasn't just Rose Bly. It was that Rose Bly thing about how she was still alive. She was basically putting out there that Rose Bly was still alive or something. And then there was one other thing. And I'm not talking shit at all, but even though she was talking shit about me being an ass kisser or something like that. But anyways, there was one other thing that was absolutely ridiculous. It was like the second time. So, because I remember being like, this is the second time this has happened. Oh, you think they're avoiding having to talk about the red panties? Daisy's title says Candace opens up about the ex. Yeah, I thought I saw that somewhere. So is that just clickbait or what? That's not cool. Or maybe Candace like changed her mind last second. Maybe it's not Daisy's fault. I mean, that's definitely possible because I know Candace to change her mind just like on a drop of a, I mean, just real quick, like that allergy thing's starting to happen to me again. I don't know why it does this, like about this time of night lately. It's really annoying. That's true. I don't think he's going to really be bothered by Pantygate. Candace also won't say where she is. She hasn't posted from Arkansas in 12 days. Is a message I just got. Is that has anybody seen Candace live or where she at? Like, is she? You remember when we were just playing the other day? JLR had a video up of some guy standing by the door, and I was like thinking maybe it was staff that was waiting for her to get all her stuff out. Because even the lady said that the person or supposedly told JR, the person who took that video, said that there was staff going, or there was guys going in and out of there. Not staff, but there was guys going in and out of there, and they would take turns standing outside or something. But when you like zoom in on the dude that JLR has a video of, he's got this lanyard around his neck, and he has like paperwork, and he has this thing in his hand that looks like it could be one of those things that you put on a motel door. Those like cheap motels put on a motel door to keep you out of the room if you don't pay your bill or whatever. Oh God, guys. Oh God, why'd you have to remind me? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Dawn, the dog diddler. Ew. I totally forgot about that. Ew. Oh God. That is so gross. Daisy said Can has a new Facebook. I thought Candace changed motel rooms to her stepdaughter's room once Dawn left back to Tennessee. I'm not sure, but I guess there's not been any video of her actually for like 12 days where you could actually see where she's at. Let's see. So Candace said when she was asked where she's at, she said, I'm somewhere. They have asked me not to do lives. That's why I'm in chat. And when Daisy showed me a picture, I didn't recognize him. Hell, it's been years. So she says she doesn't recognize the guy. What the heck, dude? Are you serious? These people are hilarious. So Candace's response to the boyfriend is that she does not know him. But Daisy, for some reason, her whole title is about Candace's response to this ex-boyfriend. But Candace isn't even on panel. She's in chat saying that, she's saying that they have asked me not to do lives. That's why I'm in chat. She said they, so whoever they is. Oh, I don't know. I'm just reading people's comments, Peas in a Pod. I don't. Don's probably gone to Utah to get his son to help hide him. Oh, is his son on the run? She said, where I'm staying, they have asked me not to do lives. That's why I am in chat. Yeah, it says, she said, I'm somewhere. They have asked me. Okay, I'm somewhere. They have asked me not to do lives. That's why I'm in chat. Oh, so there's nothing about TBI not telling her. No. It doesn't say TBI can't. It says, I guess Daisy said it though. I guess Daisy said TBI, but then Candace said in chat that I'm somewhere that they have asked me not to do lives. That's why I'm in chat. But I guess Daisy said that she. So it's probably either Daisy just missaid it or whatever. Well, thank you, Karma. Wait, what, Carrie? It's Dawn's daughter who said no video. She has kids. Okay, that makes sense. Did she ever admit to knowing about Jose? Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Well, guys, it's interesting. I don't know. It's weird timing because it just these weird things keep happening, you know, and we haven't even seen Dawn forever. And then, you know, Fred's arrest. Well, it's just more than just Fred's arrest and Laura's arrest. It's like all those people in the meth bus, like all the Crawfords, and then there It's just so much. I don't know, like, what the hell is going on in this situation. But it's weird. Oh, sorry, guys. The ex message Candace. The one in Utah is Senior, Don's dad. He's been wanting that house and trying to get that house from his dad, is what Mary said, I think, right? I guess he's been trying to get it, or get it willed over to him or something like that. But he has a wife, so she typed in chat that the ex messaged her. That makes sense. Exactly. Why is she staying down there? It doesn't even make sense. That's a good point. Why are they paying for a motel room when they have a house that's paid for? Is he still working in Arkansas? Yeah, exactly. What's happening is he going back to Arkansas? Like, it doesn't sound like. Why is she staying in Arkansas and he's coming back? It doesn't make sense. She said she has not seen him in person in 18 years. I spoke to him like 9 years ago. So that was her response about the boyfriend. She hasn't seen him in person in 18 years. But she probably wanted to make sure that there was nothing bad said at first. When it really seemed like to me, from what I saw so far, that he was like sticking up for her. Or he was really careful to watch what he said. But guys, I do have to go. Athena's like needs to go outside. So thank you all so much for hanging out. And yeah, I don't know why they're still living in a motel room. It doesn't make any sense. But I guess Don's grandkids are too or something. So I guess it's just like, I don't know what's going on over there. It doesn't seem like the most ideal situation at all. But, it's not my business, I guess. Seems like a nightmare. Makes perfect sense. Don is on probation and they order him back. But why would they pay for that extra place? You know what I mean? Like, that's just money that they don't have. Like, what? And it's Don's family. And if he has to come back to Tennessee, I don't know. Right. Sorry, I'm just reading your comments still. Okay, guys. We'll talk tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. See you up $290 a week. Ta-ta.